Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome, bienvenidos to a new video. So today I'm starting off with a clean, fresh face because we are testing out yet again a full face of drugstore makeup. Mostly all these products are from Ulta. I did purchase or place a big order at Ulta, so I'm really excited. These are my favorite videos to film. I really feel like I shine in like the first impressions. I don't know, that's just me. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited. Also, if you guys notice, I am rocking my natural curls today. I do have naturally curly hair, but I have been frying my hair for a long time. So today I decided to let my hair breathe. It doesn't look super cute, but I'm just gonna rock with it. So anyways, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like these. Give me a thumbs up. It just lets YouTube know, hey, I like her videos. Show me more of her videos. So yeah, grab your cafecito and let's jump right into today's video. You guys, e.l.f. is killing it with their launches. They have been coming out with drop after drop after drop, and I'm here for it. So I'm priming my lips with the Forget the Filler by Lawless. I just recently tested this out and really have gotten to know this brand, and I already really like it. So let's see, what are we gonna test out? We have a little bit of everything, honestly. First things first, I'm going to apply my base a little bit. So I've been priming with the Lawless Set the Stage Hydrating Soothing Primer Serum. I also did kind of like a first impressions on this product, and I have been really liking it for those of you asking. So for me personally, it doesn't work as a primer because I do have large pores and oily skin, but exactly like it says, set the stage. So it sets the stage for primers and for your makeup. So it's just kind of like a pre-primer, if that makes sense. It has that serum feeling to it. So it just really nourishes the skin. It preps it, and once it dries and it sinks into the skin, it really does make the skin look so beautiful and soft. So if you have more like normal to maybe dry skin, I think this is a primer that you're really going to enjoy. So because I am oily and have large pores and texture, I am going to go in with my all-time favorite primer, which is the e.l.f. Matte and Poreless Putty. As you can see, I've hit pan a long time ago. So what I like to do is I take a little bit on my finger and I'll just apply it here. And then I'm going to take a little on the center of my forehead. And then you can either use your fingers or use a brush. I prefer to use a brush. I just like the finish of it better. And I'm just going to push that product in. I'm blending, but I'm also tapping in. And that just really conceals the pores. I was going to say the primer. And then whatever's left, I take it to my nose. I try not to put as much primer on my nose because I am just so oily. Now, even though I've tested this primer before, I'm going to use it again because technically it is new. It just launched and it's available at Ulta. It is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with niacinamide. So like I said, I've already done a review on this, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it's pretty much the same thing as their other Power Grip Primer, except with niacinamide, which is perfect for us oily skin, large pores, texture people, but it's also great for brightening the skin. So love that. So then for correcting, we know that we have the new Rare Beauty, but again, e.l.f. just dropped some new correctors, and I actually just got this here in the mail. Don't mind the way that I opened it. It accidentally stayed outside and it got rained on, and so I have to like rip it apart. Do I have something in my hair? No, I don't. Okay. So they just came out with new correctors. So this is the complexion enhancing color correctors, okay? They have yellow, which camouflages dullness, and it's for for fair to medium skin tones. And then we have the peach camouflage, which is for dark spots, and it's for medium skin tones, fair to medium. Then we have the orange which camouflages dark spots for tan to rich skin tones. The blue offsets yellow and orange tones on all skin tones, and then green camouflages redness in all skin tones. So I had actually bought the corrector from Ulta. So I have mine here. I'm going to save those and add them into a future giveaway for you guys. So I picked up the shade Peach because that's the color that I use. For reference, I always use the LA Girl Peach corrector. That is like my #1 tried and true corrector that just works for me. And I'm going to tap it in, and I just take it right underneath. So as you can see, it immediately camouflages the darkness underneath the eyes. I still have those bags, but girl, that's because I don't sleep. But let's take a little bit of the red and like kind of color correct these little pimples that I have. I love them. And by the way, these are retailing for $4 each, which I think are about the same price as the LA Girl correctors. So take a pick. Whatever formula I guess you prefer. I usually don't do this honestly, like ever, because the foundations that I tend to gravitate towards have full coverage and they just cover the imperfections for me. But if you have a lot of acne and a lot of redness on your skin, then this could be something that you could maybe look into if you still feel like your pimples are peeking through your foundation. For foundation, there has been a few releases, but you guys have been asking me to review the Juvia's Place. I do have a review, wear test and everything on my Instagram. I also compared it to the new Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. So if you guys want to see if it's a dupe, then go over to my Instagram. Go follow me and then let me know what you guys think. But for today, this is the foundation that I will be sharing with you guys and reviewing it really because I've already been testing it out for the past like week or something. Morphe also released a new like purple collection. I forgot what it's called, but it comes with a little pouch like this. I ordered the brush set and the palette and the blush because honestly, I really like purple, and second, I love Morphe brushes. Do we still support Morphe? Let me know. I know there's a lot going on. I haven't really been keeping up with it too much, but I've just been eyeing and I've seen a few things about Morphe. So let me know what you guys think about them in the comment section down below. But this is the brush set. It does come with a foundation brush, which is the L100. I already have it actually. It's this one right here, and it's literally the same thing. So I'm just going to use the new one. I'm gonna go in with a full pump of the Juvia's Place. I am in the shade Tangier. Now this foundation is medium to full coverage. It's long wearing and it has a natural radiant finish. It has micro pearls, which gives the skin that luminosity. So it's not ideal for us oily girls. But if you prep the skin correctly and set it correctly, it'll look nice, but you will have oil peeking through it, just so you know. For concealer, Too Faced just gave us a new one. This is the Born This Way Ethereal Light Illuminating Smoothing Concealer. So I got the shade Pecan, and this is infused with coconut water, alpine rose, and hyaluronic acid. It claims to have a 24-hour wear, waterproof, sweat and humidity resistant, non-creasing, and it delivers immediate and all-day moisture. So I believe this one had either neutral undertones or golden undertones. It was like a medium shade. It's not too light, but it's not too dark. I see the luminosity, the finish of it. I'm going to go back in with my sponge and I'm going to tap out. It's a creamy, radiant concealer, which I do like. If you like a medium coverage, I think you're going to enjoy this. And then also the luminosity is there. But for me, it doesn't matter because I'm going to set it anyway. So yeah. Guys, I messed up. I forgot that I had the new Stila All About the Blurring and Soothing Primer to test out. Dang it. This is like a $30 primer. Honestly, I haven't tried anything from Stila in such a long time. but this is the packaging and it just caught my attention. Again, this is a brand that I would never pick up, but like I said, 2023 is the year to test out all brands, not just the ones that I know. So with that said, we're gonna move on to bronzing. So for bronzer, Tarte just gave us a new sculpting liquid bronzer. This one is supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury, which I have yet to buy. I might end up buying it just so I can like really compare it to my other liquid bronzers that I already have and love. So this is called the Sculpt Tape, and you just twist to unlock and squeeze product into applicator, tip, lock after use. And again, this is what the product looks like. So just very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury. So so it has, if you guys can see that, it says on and off, and that's where you can click it in place. That's really cool. Oh, so you just squeeze it out. Oh my goodness, okay. So let's go ahead and try it. So it looks like they're doing 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. And then they do 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I'm gonna lock it. Oh my gosh, that's actually really nice. That way you don't waste product. It doesn't squeeze out or anything like that. By the way, the shade that I picked up is Warm Bronze. And I'm gonna use the Morphe L101 brush to blend this out. I was afraid this was gonna be too dark, but honestly, it's not. This is a perfect shade. That's blending out really nicely. It has a beautiful golden undertone, which is exactly what I love. I don't like a cool tone bronzer, only if I'm going to use it to really like contour and just like hollow out the cheekbones. Otherwise, I do like my bronzer to be a little bit more on the warm side. Okay, so this brush is definitely not my favorite for liquid, but we're gonna have to use it for powder, so I'm just gonna set this to the side. Now we're gonna go in with a new Morphe Blush Balm. This is the Electric Lavender. So it's a purple blush, which it doesn't look purple on the skin. It looks pink. I'm gonna go in with a little brush like this, and I'm gonna tap it in. I went ahead and set the skin off camera and just applied a little bit more bronzer, but overall the skin is looking really good. I'm going to use the highlighting brush from that same Morphe little brush collection, and I'm just going to hit the cheekbones with a little highlight. The rest of the brushes are for the eyes, which we will be using with the new Morphe palette. Oh my gosh, I love purple, especially when it comes to eyes. Like, it's my favorite color to wear on my eyes. So again, this is the brand new Morphe 35L Ultra Lavender Artistry palette, and it retails for pretty much $30. It comes with a little sheet here, and then when you take it off, this is what the palette looks like. You just have an array of purples, like lilacs, lavenders, deeper purples, shimmers, and mattes. So we're going to jump right into the eye tutorial. I am going to just jump onto a voiceover because I really want to create a really bomb look and I need to focus. So let's go into voiceover mode. So we're going to start off with a base. I am using the Dominique Cosmetics O2 base, which has become my new go-to because it really just creates that flawless canvas for your eyeshadow. So we're going to jump right into the palette. I took the shade Switched Off, which is the darkest purple in the palette. And as you can see, I'm stamping it into the crease, creating my shape, which I'm going for a full cut crease. If you watch my channel, you know I don't do these. They're just not my thing. But I'm going to blend that out with the shade Virtual Violet. And honestly, I did a lot of blending. Of course, I didn't keep every single clip because we would be here forever. But I did blend quite a bit and just went back and forth between both of the colors and diffused it. Now, I went ahead and cut the crease. I tried so hard to create a clean cut crease, but it was really hard. All I did was I used this little what's it called? It's like a lip balm, but it's a really hard lip balm and it has Vaseline in it, so that helped me clean up the crease. Then I went in with a wet wipe and just cleaned up the rest of the lid to lay down a base. So this is the City Color Canvas base in the shade Amethyst, and it is such a pretty soft lilac. I used that on a brush and I pat that down all over the lid. I really wanted the base to help with the colors that I was going to lay down. And at first I was going to go with a lighter pink, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stick to an all purple look. So I made sure that I sketched out the entire lid as far as the cut crease went, and then I went in with two shades, but I didn't show the second one. I went in with Y3K Bouquet as well as the shade Lo-Fi, and I mixed those two and layered it all over the lid. And then I went back with this shade Switched Off as well as a little bit of Very Vivid, and I blended them both to create that eyeliner. And then I went back with a little bit of Virtual Violet and further diffused it. I created almost like an eyeliner to match alongside the cut crease. Again, not my perfect or not the best look I've done, but I tried. And then I used the same colors for the lower lash line as well. And I made sure that I blended everything because it does take a while to get the colors to show up. And then for the waterline, I decided to stick with purple. So this is the Allegro Pastel Eyeliner in the shade Violet, I believe. And then we popped on some blushes, which are my favorite now. I love how these look. They're a little dramatic, but they look so pretty. And then for the lips, I decided to, of course, go with something a little nude. This is the ABH Cool Brown Lip Liner, and I just align the lips. And then the Morphe Taunt Matte Lipstick, which is so dry. I don't know if it's just mine or if it's a whole formula, but girl, this was dry on my lips. And then I took the shade Angel Baby from Artist Couture and just kind of like filled in the rest of my lips. I ended up adding a little bit of lip gloss just to bring this look a little more pizzazz. So this is the final look, y'all. First off, let me say that cut creases are definitely not my forte. It took me way too long to create this, and then let's not even talk about the fact that they're not even. So shout out to all my true makeup artists out there that can slay the cut crease like no other. I like cut creases, I just don't know that I like them on me, but I'd love to see them on other people. I don't know, I don't think they're for me. They're beautiful, just not on me. So let's quickly review the makeup, shall we? New Morphe palette and the Morphe brushes. Honestly, if you don't want to support the brand, then obviously don't get these anymore, because there's hundreds of other brands that have great quality brushes as well as great quality palettes. I just wanted to get them because I love purple and I genuinely love the brushes. So the brushes are a yes for me, even though I already had a few of them in my makeup collection. The palette is so pretty, you guys. Like the pigment is still there. They blend really easily and they're so easy to layer. I didn't get any patching. I did nothing. Like everything just like melted together. I was pleasantly surprised with the Ardell ECO Lashes. So these actually have natural hemp fibers and a cotton band. So they're a little more earth friendly and they are so pretty. I love these. These are going to be my new go-tos for sure. The Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Light Concealer in the shade Pecan. I don't know if I love this. I'm going to give it a few more tries before I decide whether I'm going to keep it or return it. I do return makeup all the time. I know some people don't like that, but it's my money, and if I'm not going to use it, I'm not going to waste my money and keep a product that I'm not going to use. So I don't know that I love this. The finish to me is like, it sets very awkwardly on the skin and it doesn't give the coverage, and I don't want to go in with like a second concealer to help this concealer because it defeats the purpose of the concealer. if that makes sense. If you're looking for a blush that has like those really pretty lilac purple undertones, then try this one out by Morphe. It's really pretty. It is a blush balm, so it goes on a little bit more creamier, but the pigmentation is there, and obviously it still shows up on the skin. And the Tarte Sculpt Tape, I love this one. I think this one, besides the lashes, has to be like the standout product for me overall. I'm really happy with everything that we tested out today. That is it for me, you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you appreciate the cut crease, even though it's not so pretty, but I tried my best, which is all that matters, to push myself in 2023. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I love you. Stay safe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.